They can strike anytime.
To receive an all-inclusive complimentary stay.
With an annoying sales pitch.
How much interest rate you are paying on your mortgage?
I either normal block them.
Or worse.
IRS scams trying to get me to pay money to taxes.
It's tough to find anyone who's not fed up with robocalls.
And I don't want to have to be stuck on a call for like 5 minutes.
But we found a guy deliberately getting stuck on these calls. Meet John Mulholland, a software engineer with a hobby for stopping robocallers.
I'm a utilitarian, and this is such a waste of time for people.
John entered the Robocallers Lair 2 months ago, answering and tracking all the calls he received.
So the ones that called me, Solar City, Zero Cost Solar.
And he says 2 telemarketers told him they got his number from the same lead generating company in Nevada. Didn't seem to matter his numbers on the National Do Not Call Registry.
Right now, due to all the technology we have in the internet, it's extremely cheap to do these calls.
And the more you answer, the more likely they'll call again and again because telemarketers know your phone is in working order.
John says, don't answer the calls, ignore them. And when he's not running a robocall experiment, he uses the app YouMail, which sends robocallers to a recorded message that tells them your phone number is no longer in service.
In fact, some cell carriers are helping us fight back. T-Mobile sends customers an alert so they know don't answer that call. AT&T has its own app for that, Call Protect.
Cover your ears. I'm about to say a dirty word. Robocalls.
Verizon recommends downloading Nomo Robo. It answers robocalls for you and blacklists numbers to keep them from calling other customers.
And there's other options. If you have an Android phone, there's Call Blocker. If you have an iPhone, try Truecaller.
Francine Jionni has been tricked into answering.
It's absolutely crazy.
And she runs the Utah Department of Commerce, which investigates consumer complaints. She says telemarketers use spoofing software to put fake numbers on your caller ID.
We have someone here who actually had someone call him using his own telephone number. I'm not sure how that happens.
If you do pick up, she says don't answer yes to questions like, can you hear me now? Telemarketers may try to use your recorded voice to charge you a fee for something you didn't know you were buying.
So we're encouraging people to contact the Federal Trade Commission. We know that they've gone after businesses vigorously.
She says many calls violate National Do Not Call Registry rules.
Okay, the Do Not Call list may seem like a lost cause because you get robocalls even when you're on it. But you may be happy to hear the feds are taking action.
A federal court just ordered Dish Network to pay $280 million in fines for violating telemarketing rules. A judge in California banned 9 people from telemarketing for life. The FTC accused them of making more than 100 million calls a year using the Do Not Call registry. We decided it's time for a little fun.
We are going to turn the tables on the telemarketers.
I recruited my boss, Carrie Wilcox, and producer Candace Madsen to test software that promises to stick it to robocallers, especially those who spoof numbers. We signed up with the Jolly Roger Telephone Company for $2 a month.
Robots talk to telemarketers so that humans don't have to.
First, we picked our robot pirate. I, of course, picked
Debbie Doldrums. So basically, they're going to waste their day talking to Debbie Doldrum.
Here's how it works. You answer the call, and once you realize it's a telemarketer, you transfer the call to your pirate.
I'm sorry, I could not understand what your question was. Can you repeat?
I tended to panic when calls came in and couldn't transfer them fast enough. But Candace figured it out.
So this is what I got.
Are you over the age of 65? Yes. Hello?
I didn't quite catch what you said. Can you repeat that?
Robot Debbie kept this telemarketer in the doldrums for 2 minutes.
Hello? So what I'm going to do now is...
Hello?